Well, here we have it, the long anticipated Ozone Alpina 5. I'm not going to do the full unboxing here, just taking a quick look because I'm going to try to fly it later on today, and I'll take it out of the concertina bag there. First thing I noticed is the concertina bag looks different than the standard blue ones that Ozone has been coming with. Wow, that's lightweight. The lightest weight one of these I've ever seen. Looks like pretty much the standard repair cloth pack. Some spare lines, and of course the Ozone key ring. October 10th, 2025. It's one of the first ones to come out of the factory. It does look lighter weight. Seems it might have more of these little clips. I'd have to compare it to the blue one, which I don't use. I still use the old Saucisse bags. Looks like they got the custom colors right. It's got that lovely factory fold. Hey, this is an improvement. The lines aren't just all tangled up. I had noticed that with most of my other Ozone glider purchases, that the lines were all snarled. Not lines through, but just snarled. Okay, that's interesting. Doesn't look like there's a separate little pouch to contain these. Take a quick peek at the risers. They look very similar to the riser set on the Light. I'm just guessing, but I think it's the same adjustable handles. That's cool. Standard toggles with the swivels. Concerto Ultralight 255. Okay, here we've got the risers for the medium small Light next to the medium small Alpina. As far as I can tell, they're exactly the same. Those look the same. One thing I'm going to do is adjust my B handles. I like them one notch lower. What about the brake keepers? Let's compare those. Brake keepers. Aha, a difference. The brake keepers on the Light are about 2 centimeters longer. So maybe they think that the Alpina is a little bit less sensitive to frontaling if you touch the brakes. I don't know. As promised, there is buttholes in the wing. They're located in an odd position, not quite near the tip. Interesting structure. Most buttholes have a little sleeve that you pull out. These are just an opening with some reinforcements inside. Very thin. We'll have to see how they work. October 17th, 2025. Up at Agave Hill. It's 17:33. I got up here deliberately late because it was supposed to be blown out, but it's actually kind of nice. Probably just get a sled ride. We'll see. But today, hopefully, is going to be the first flight on the new Alpina 5. Medium small. I'm not sure how long Ozone has been shipping They're lightweight gliders with this Concerto ultralight bag, but it is very light. It's essentially wing material, lightweight wing material. And for anybody who's ever going to buy this wing from me, they'll be happy to know that I am not going to fly with this bag. I will still fly with my good old trusty heavier South Seas light bag. Custom colors. It's got the same cell, I forget what they call these, I'll look it up later. Ozone calls these things 65 cells, so they're a little bit bigger than the cells on my light. Fairly set back A's. The factory fold is very nice. So let's check out the brakes. No reefing, just direct connections. The brake lines are a little bit more substantial than the ones on the light, which is good. I think the ones on the light are excessively minimalist. It's the thinnest possible line material. A's on the top. A's up. Oh, I haven't put my yellow marks on yet. We'll do that pretty quick. Not much. Actually, it feels like an Alpina. Feels like old time's sake. Okay, tips came up first. That's interesting. Felt pretty normal. Okay. Pretty optimal launch. Definitely not as skinny. Alright, let's get a little break, a little bit of wind maybe. Do a little bit of soaring, that'd be cool. And I think it's too light. And no pop at all. Okay. More responsive than the light in turns. Let's check the speed system. It definitely feels more compact. B steering. A little bit more responsive on the B's. Do a 360. Seems good. Glide's not as good as the light. Pretty normal response on that. Definitely more responsive on the brakes. Maybe a tiny bit of tendency to dive compared to the light, but that's probably just because I'm turning sharper than I'm used to. Maybe use more weight shift. Slightly less glide, But that's to be expected, but still not shabby. Feels better than a Swift 6. So let's see what kind of flare authority we have. Quartering headwind. Little bit of turbulence spilling up over the gully. Pretty optimal. I like it. It's good. It's nice to have a slightly less demanding wing. Of course, this was not a test of that, but everything seems fine and it works. It flies. I think I'll keep it. It's funny how the tips came up more than the light. Extremely pleasant first sled ride on the Alpina 5. All in all, I think it's going to be a great wing to have in my quiver for times when I want a little bit more compact, less demanding wing to fly, and I don't need the glide ratio of the light. Seemed to fly great. Didn't have to run too hard. A very pleasant flight. I am encouraged. Hopefully I will get more soon. As always, from Nelson's Wings, thanks for watching, and remember, fly far, land safe.